everyone, I'm Danny Mosca, otherwise known as Psycadillo, and today I'm going to be reviewing Imdeepainreborn's Hidden Blade from Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So earlier this year I was contacted by Ubisoft to represent South Africa for the newly released Assassin's Creed Valhalla. For this costume I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to get more authentic with the parts that I was using to build it. So I got into contact with Imdeepainreborn, an amazing mechanic and creator that replicates blades from the various Assassin's Creed games and does it absolutely beautifully. So the two of us collaborated on this project to create Eivor's hidden blade that sits right at the top of this bracer. The blade itself is super lightweight. It's actually 3D printed, and when I got it, it was all detailed like this, except I've gone in, I've done the extra paint work, I've added all these little details, added the strapping, and I've attached it to Eivor's leather braces. The blade itself is actually housed in this little box here. There's a whole bunch of components inside. We removed the top to paint things, and while we were there we took a look. Everything is housed in its own little sections inside, and there's actually a charging port right at the bottom here that allows all the mechanics to be charged inside so that the blade itself can slide in and out without having to manually press it back in. So that was probably one of my most favorite parts of the costume. The blade originally came with this string attached to it. It did have a ring that's meant to sit around the ring finger or whatever finger the blade attaches to, but for my sake I removed it so that it was a little easier to see. In future I think I might add a little ring onto there to make things a bit easier. But the blade itself can be moved with one hand, the hand that you're wearing it with. For the blade, we actually took this out into the field, just into the environment that we wanted to film our Eivor cinematic showcase with, and the blade performed beautifully in the heat of the South African countryside, and there were absolutely no problems. The material that he used is super sturdy. It doesn't actually bend or warp in heat, which is perfect for the kind of environment that we needed. Another feature that I'm super grateful for is the fact that it is completely in proportion to my body. Usually when you'll get something that isn't entirely custom made because certain components need to be certain sizes, I was really worried about this being too big for me because I am a very tiny person, but everything came in complete proportion to both myself and the character reference guide that I worked off. It was an absolute pleasure working with Imdeepainreborn on this project, and honestly, go check out his stuff. Go check out his YouTube, his Instagram. I'll have all the links down below. And if you're an Assassin's Creed fan, I'd highly recommend checking out his store that he has. He actually replicates these blades from every single one of the Assassin's Creed games. So if there's something that you're looking for as a collector, as a cosplayer, I'd highly recommend getting in contact with him to find one of these blades that suits you. So guys, if you did enjoy this video, don't hesitate to subscribe, drop a like, and just check out more of my videos that will be coming up as well as my socials. I promise you won't be disappointed.